For millennia, the Arctic has been defined by ice, a dazzling, unforgiving kingdom where one king has reigned supreme, the polar bear. But the frozen fortress is dissolving, not over centuries, but in our lifetime. The ice that defines this realm, the platform for life, is now retreating. Look closely at this vast white silence. We are no longer witnessing a seasonal cycle, but an epical dissolution. The polar bear is hunting a ghost, the disappearing pack ice. Its legendary mastery is being tested by a simple, brutal reality: the heat. This is the ultimate survival story. This is Hunted by Heat. We follow a magnificent male, a giant we call Nanuk. He is driven by instinct to gorge now, to lay down the vital 10-centimeter armor of blubber. Yet every stroke across the vast open water is a desperate calculation. Nanuk must swim farther and dive deeper than his ancestors ever had to. The polar bear's biology is exquisitely calibrated for the stable, cold ocean, but its specialization is now its burden. That thick layer of fat risks causing hyperthermia, overheating, during long swims, forcing Nanuk to spend vital energy just to cool down. The science is clear. Their hunting success rate plummets the moment the ice cover drops below 50. The ice is not just their home, it is their dinner table. He is forced onto land, a habitat he is ill-equipped to exploit. The king of the ice is now an exhausted scavenger. As the great ice barrier melts, it reveals new coastal plains, and into this vacuum flow the generalists, predators built for rapid change. But the true sign of the new order emerges from the south, where territories now overlap. The aggressive land-based grizzly bear is pushing north. This mixing of worlds has dismantled an ancient genetic divide, giving rise to an anomaly: the hybrid predator, the Pizzly or Grizzly Bear. The hybrid combines the polar bear's cold weather adaptations with the grizzly's superior land-based foraging skills. It is, genetically speaking, built for the transitional Arctic, an accidental perfection ready to exploit the niche the polar bear can no longer defend. A rare, massive bowhead whale carcass, an irresistible jackpot. Nanuk finds it first, a momentary, desperately needed reprieve, but the intruder arrives, a vast, territorial grizzly bear. This is the collision of two titans, but they fight by different rules. The grizzly is a brawler, built for grappling and maximizing leverage on solid ground. Nanuk, specialized for the icy kill, is fighting a generalist war he can't afford to win. And so, the king retreats, a strategic surrender to the new power structure. The polar bear, once the undisputed sovereign, is forced into a humiliating retreat in its own realm. The usurpation is complete. The Arctic is a crucible of change. Where predators struggle, other life finds a way. The walrus, forced onto dense haulouts by the lack of sea ice, are pioneering new migratory routes and diving deeper. The story of the melting north is an epical rewriting of nature's rulebook. The successful species are those capable of behavioral plasticity. The new predators are not invaders. They are the products of this warming environment chosen by the heat. They show that specialization, once nature's highest achievement, can quickly become an evolutionary dead end. As we leave Nanuk, he stands at the boundary of two worlds. He is the magnificent memory of the Arctic we knew. But the Arctic is still here. It is simply different. And the environment is warning us that the line between survival and extinction is defined not by power, but by the capacity to change. What happens here is not just an animal story. It is the story of our planet, and the hunt driven by the heat has only just begun.